Thanks for joining another video today. If you're in the market to buy a used city driving EV, here's an option we're going to look at. With me is a 2016 Fiat 500e. As usual, let me start off with the vehicle specs and history, then we can drive it. The Fiat 500e was unveiled in 2012 in Los Angeles, and sales began in the state of California in 2013. The sales of the vehicles were focused in areas that had political mandates for sales of zero-emission vehicles. The Fiat 500 was discontinued in the United States for the 2020 model year, and this included the electric model. Fiat's new 500 full electric car is only available in European markets, and I don't know if they will ever bring it back over to the States. The first generation in the US didn't do so great in terms of sales, but it seems like many current owners think it's a great commuting car. So if you're considering buying a city driving EV, let's see what you would get from the Fiat 500e. Browsing online, I found some used 2016s starting from around $6,500. It is front-wheel drive and has a combined city highway of 112 miles per gallon equivalent. It is estimated to get around 87 miles of range, has an 83 kilowatt-hour electric motor, and it has a liquid-cooled lithium-ion battery. That'll keep the battery running much longer than an air-cooled battery. Unfortunately, the 500e does not have the capability to charge at level 3 fast chargers, so you'd only be able to charge off level 1 or level 2 chargers. The car charges with the J1772 standard, so you'll have no shortage of plugs. So this is a two-door car, and I'm going to try to get into the back seats to see how small or spacious they are. All right. So I'm about 5'4", and if I were a little bit taller, I would probably hit the roof, and then my knees would probably hit the front seats. So they're not very comfortable. It is a very tight space back here. There are also two cup holders back here. Okay, and we're out of the back seat. All right, good old-fashioned key to start the car. All right. Okay, and then as you can see here, instead of a traditional shift lever, it has these buttons. The center console is very simple. It has heated seats as well, and below me here are two cup holders, an aux, and a USB port. There is a 5-inch touchscreen with navigation, Bluetooth, and voice controls. The navigation is pretty old. It is a TomTom, but you can connect your phone with Bluetooth, and you can also schedule your charging, which is really convenient. This one is a resistive screen. I know newer cars have a capacitive touchscreen, so you have to tap it a little harder. The car is pretty quiet on the road, and one thing to know is that it does not have one-pedal driving, but it does have regen. To activate regenerative braking, you press down on the brake, and regen will slow you down to 8 miles per hour, and then the brakes will kick in. If you look at the right side of the instrument cluster, as I accelerate, the power will go up, and then if I slow down and hit the brakes, regen will kick in and the charge will light up. This car is quick to react, and it's quite zippy. I really like that you can make turns easily on narrow roads, especially U-turns. Just to show you, I'm going to make a U-turn here. Though this road isn't very narrow, it is very easy to just make this U-turn. For getting on the freeway to test out higher speeds and accelerating a little bit here to see how the car feels. So far, not too bad. It is really windy outside today, so the car is kind of picking some of that up, and I'm kind of shaky here. So driving a lot faster on the highway, I can tell that the miles are dropping a lot faster than city roads. All right, acceleration test. All right, acceleration test from 5 miles. Nope. So I tried doing an acceleration test 2 times, but both times the tires spun. So either the car needs to get new tires or the car has too much raw power. The car is great for small parking areas, especially in garages, or when Teslas are taking up too much space. Also, this space is not an actual parking spot. All right, let's plug in the car. Charging port is in the back. There we go. Let's go inside so I can show you something about the charging. The bar up here indicates your charging status, and each blinking light represents the percent of charge. So for example, one blinking light would indicate the charge is between 0 to 20% complete. But of course, you can also see the battery percentage in the front screen there. As you can see, the car is small, so perfect for street parking and getting around small areas. It has seating for 4 people and has a cargo space of 7 cubic feet with seats up and 26.3 cubic feet with the seats down. Let me put the seats down. And get inside. It's a lot more room than I expected. Looking under the hood, no extra space here. This car also has a pedestrian speaker. The Fiat 500e is excellent for its purpose of driving around town and city commuting. It's easy to park, simple, and fun to drive. It has a decent punch as you accelerate. The downside is the lack of fast charging, and it's pretty small in the back, so you might be cramped if you're tall around the headroom and legroom. The range is low, but it's perfect for a typical driving day for most people. It's a zippy car. Are you a 500e owner? How do you like it? What do you all think of this car for your daily commutes? Thanks for spending time with me today. Make sure to subscribe for more EV content and follow me on social media at CallasEV and CallasTesla. Kai is my dog. And make sure to check out my website at CallasEV.com. That's all for now, and happy charging.